was very lit.
Yeah.
It was like the first time, you know that celebrity feeling, like you actually feel like, because I got looked after out there.
Really? Yeah, I remember seeing you tweet like it's getting way too late at the afters when everyone starts putting on their favourite SBTV.
Yeah, word. My dreams always been, one of my dreams always been to go topless on stage, innit? And it got so hot and I just thought, you know what? And I just whacked it off.
So that was Pew Ella, I believe, with White Do-Rag. Might have butchered that name, but that's an absolute tune. Make sure you guys go check it out. But right now, I've got another unbelievable artist in the building. One of the most unique voices in the UK game, I feel like.
Oh, don't gas me, don't gas me.
Nah, man, you're hard, bro. You've been killing it for like the last couple of years now. It's, of course, Danny Sanchez. What are you saying, bro?
I'm active, baby. We're here, live and direct.
Yeah, you've been active, man. You've been, I've been seeing you, I mean, I saw you perform live like a couple of weeks ago. Yeah. Then obviously I've been seeing a lot of performances on your Instagram story. How's it been to finally touch the stage again, man?
Do you know what? It's been nice, bruv. It's been very, very nice. I think a lot of the music I put out was during lockdown anyway. So a lot of people haven't had a chance to hear all the stuff like Hold Up or Brasileiro or stuff like that. So it was nice to finally let the people hear that live, innit? And just to see the reaction was very lit. Yeah,
it's been crazy, man. I managed to see you, surprised as well. I didn't even realise I was going to see you live at the Amersham Arms with Ashback.
Is it Amersham Arms? No, it wasn't Amersham Arms.
Was it not?
Sebright. Wasn't it Amersham Arms in New Cross?
Oh, maybe, yeah. It's the one down the road from here, to be fair. The pub down the road. Yeah.
That was, fam. I can't lie, I was cacking it on my way there. I was well nervous.
Was that your first performance since lockdown?
Since October.
Yeah.
I did one in October, but only because I hadn't like people forget some songs you're singing are like a year old.
Yeah.
Like, the space where the lyrics was get filled by like new useless information in it, so you have to go over your words, and I was cacking it a bit, but the energy when I actually got there in the crowd, it was lit, man.
Yeah, and I feel like also being because you sing as well, you don't just rap. I feel like that adds like extra pressure as well. Yeah, I feel like it's one of the ones I probably need to think about set order in it, because you can't go from like some energy ridden to like some like R&B heartbreak, like you gotta like plan it accordingly. Talking about your performance in October, that was the one you did with a band in Copenhagen, wasn't it? Yeah, bro. That looked sick, man. One of the best weekends of my life, bro. Really? Yeah, it was lit. It was very lit. Yeah. It was like the first time, you know that celebrity feeling, like you actually feel like, because I got looked after out there. Really? I can't lie, like they booked my flights, like my hotel. Oh wow. And they just like, I remember I got there, geezer picks me up in like a 60s Chevy pickup truck, like he's in like into old cars and that. Yeah. It was like a little zoot waiting for me on the dashboard. Like that was like the best. Wow, that week was amazing, bro. Do you think we could see more of you performing for band like over here? Do you reckon? Or that definitely inspired me to wanna work with a band, especially for certain songs, because it just adds such a like dimension to what you're doing. I feel like, and the ability to just like on the singer to be able to start freestyling and like just singing. Yeah, and stuff, because you're not stuck to like the instrumental and the timings in it. That was it's definitely something that when certain shows come along, I definitely want to start doing the live band thing. Yeah, was that like your favorite live show? Do you reckon, or do you have like a specific live show that's like your favorite one ever? See, I think because like I said, like before lockdown, I'd done plenty of shows, but they were just a bit more low key, or like the people didn't necessarily come for me, that kind of thing. Whereas the shows that just like, bro, I reckon my favourite set was probably one I did in Brighton last week. Really? Yeah, man. Because like my first like little like I was like the headliner of the set, so that feeling it's nice to like work to a point where you can get booked for something like that, where people have confidence that you should go. Do you know what I mean? That's crazy. And I did like. One of my dreams always been to go topless on stage, innit? And it got so hot and I just thought, you know what? And I just whacked it off. Why was that one of your dreams, to go topless on stage? I don't know. Let's have it, innit? Yeah, I hear that. Get the top off and let's have it. And did a little drum and bass number. Then I did Box in the Face, and it was so hot at that point, I was just like, let me just back the t-shirt off. Yeah. Box in the Face is a classic record, I feel like. In terms of like UK underground music, I think Box in the Face is definitely up there. Yeah, man. Big up Kibo every time. Big up Meslo on the beat as well, bro. And you were talking about your drum and bass number you did with, was it Lenzman? Yeah, Lenzman. Yeah, that's crazy, man. How did you two link up? Just literally slid in my DM on Instagram. That's wild, man. Because he's like a drum and bass like legend. Yeah. Like do you know what I mean? I'd heard of, obviously, stuff like IMDb and stuff, and Children of Zeus, and so when he hit me up, I was honoured, bruv. Like, and he flipping.
Yeah, like he sent me the beat. Like, I did something over it and he was feeling it, and he was like, I want it to be the lead single, and like to be able to do something like that was just a mad feeling. Like,
yeah,
I can't wait to hear my tune in the rave, bro. Like,
I know.
That's gonna be a nice feeling.
Because I saw Verbs had one of his drum and bass tunes dropped on Alex Perez's Keep Hush set.
Bruv, he's been doing it as well. Yeah. Because he saw me there. I put him onto it. I put Verbs onto it for listeners. I definitely put you onto the DMB thing.
Can we expect more of that from you, do you reckon?
I reckon like another. I don't want to say that because it's very early stuff, but like another artist like has hit me up about jumping on a little number like that, and I reckon why not, man? Like, it was a lot of fun. Yeah. And I feel like just releasing wherever you're feeling is always a good vibe in it, and people was definitely feeling that track. So 100,
man.
Just keep doing.
I think we should get into it actually. I want to play it, man. This one's called Give Me a Sec. Obviously, Danny Sanchez, Lenzman.
Let's go.
Give me just a second of your time. Give me just a second of your time. Show you something different.
So that was Lenzman with Danny Sanchez. Give Me a Sec. Single out now. Unbelievable banger. You've released like quite a lot of singles over the last year and been very heavy on the features. Do you reckon we can expect like a full-length project coming out anytime soon? Or
yeah, man, definitely. Like, I reckon round. Do you know what it is? Like, I had it in my head for so long to do this like extended project, and just you have so many ideas of like kind of like for me when I have all like the idea behind the project. Like, you don't want it to just be like a collection of singles. So the backbone is definitely there, and I reckon like end of this year definitely there's 100% there's gonna be like my
first debut
like
album.
the proper debut, like the
sick.
My statement project. Yeah, definitely end of this year.
Yeah,
couple singles left to come over like the next like summer and that, but definitely like winter time.
Have you got a name for the album at all? Or?
Nothing yet.
Nah, nothing.
We're getting there.
Can't give us an exclusive. Can't give us a little exclusive.
There's nothing there right now that I can show, but soon come. No, it's been. I feel like it's been a hard one for me recently in terms of music, like inspiration wise. I feel like a lot of what I was releasing came out like the start of lockdown, or I'd recorded before lockdown. So I've just had a lot of patches of like not feeling too creative, or even wanting to take a break from the music, because when I'm one of them writers that if it's not coming, it's not coming, and I can't really force it.
Yeah, of course.
So I just took a little step back for a couple months and was just like doing it here and there, but just focusing on other stuff. And I know that when the time is right, I'm going to come back and have that, do you know what I mean, get that project done.
Yeah, of course, man. Well, we're excited to hear it. I'm excited anyway, for sure, bro.
I'm definitely looking forward to share something like, do you know what I mean, a proper like, proper statement piece, 100%.
So when did you like first begin writing and start making music? Because you've got quite like a unique voice, like I said earlier. Like, how did you find your voice in this music thing, man?
I mean, I've said this before, man. Like, literally, I started like just teaching myself guitar during the little YouTube cover phenomenon era of like 2012, like
Justin Bieber era.
No, it was Ed Sheeran 18 for me.
Okay.
Got the capo on the second fret, A minor chord, and off we went in it. And I kind of did a bit of like singer-songwriter stuff like when I was a teen, when I was like 14, 15, 16.
Yeah.
And I think just like, I don't know if it's the same, but I feel like the same story as a lot of us, man. Like, we hit like 17 and me and the boys, like, we started on like drinking, smoking, partying, and like freestyling was the thing. Like, you put beats on and everyone would have a go. Yeah. And I feel like I was just kind of like I'd stopped singing for a bit and I was like, I can kind of do the rapping thing. And then after a year of like sort of working on the rapping, I decided to like fuse both of them together in it, and it just sort of like snowballed from there. But it was very typical like start like, do you know, everyone sitting in the park like freestyling over like 90s hip hop beats and that, and
I've been there.
From there. Yeah, we all have, innit? I feel like that was like that golden age of SoundCloud as well, when everyone was doing like the boom bap and the lo-fi and like
and SBTV, I think, as well, like played a massive
freestyles back in the day, like watching all the freestyle like JDZ Media, all of them P110s. Just getting into it from that, I think, like, and just progressing slowly.
Yeah, I remember seeing you tweet like it's getting way too late at the afters when everyone starts putting on their favourite SBTV.
Yeah, well, you know, it's got to that point where boys are putting on the old SBTVs and the P110s. What's my favourite one? The Mist one, the one when he's in the whip.
That's pretty hard.
Classic, bro. That's a classic.
I think Benny Banks is probably my favourite one.
No, that is another classic. I do love that one.
Yeah, Benny Banks is
cold,
cold, man.
Dave's Black Box.
Dave's Black Box is hard.
Another classic. That's in my top 5 as well.
Yeah, English Frank.
My love, you might try to bore me. You might bore me telling the same old story. Yeah, that English Frank man is pinnacle of the times.
Yeah, that was it was a moment, man. I don't know what happened to SBTV. I think like
that was a classic. Yeah. I feel like we've just no one's on the freestyles anymore. Like,
no, not at all, man. Like because obviously I've been doing like an online like platform myself, and like I mean no one, like you said, no one freestyles anymore really.
I feel like it's a thing where everything now that is like the same kind of vibe, it is all like very well produced in the sense that it's what's the Daily Duppy,
right?
Or do you know what I mean? It's Kenny All Stars in the studio. Or it's the next up. Like
there's no raw just in the whip. Like
big up my man on the cam. Big up everyone watching. Like, you know what I mean? It's not like
spitting
that.
bars off the BlackBerry.
You know what I mean? It's not the same anymore. But I guess it's just like man. I feel like it's. I wish that was still a thing, man. Like even like when Loud House started doing the freestyle, I feel like so many people were engaged. I mean, that's how so many people heard about my stuff, was doing the Loud House freestyle. And I feel like people are engaged. It's just we're not doing it, or maybe like the kind of music we're making now is like
it's more like refined, I guess. People don't want to like. I think people are more like interested in like actually making songs now, like because everyone's kind of your early days of being on Loud House and stuff, like you weren't really established, so you were probably just like I'm just gonna do anything. I'm just gonna do anything for people to see me. But now like you're more established, you got more of a brand. You might not want to like look a certain way, or potentially like not you specifically, but other people, they might like be like, I don't want to like come across as like. I
feel as well. I feel like people cut out the middleman now, and just because back then like Instagram and stuff weren't a thing. Like people just cut out the middleman now.
Yeah.
Instead of releasing on freestyle on SBTV, people will just go and release it on their IGTV.
Yeah.
So all of that, like
it's gone
like
now.
Your own content, your own stuff. I feel like that's what a lot of people do now. You just post freestyles on your Insta and stuff, innit? Like and see how it goes from there.
It'd be good to see you freestyle again at some point.
So definitely.
Your old freestyles on Loud House were sick, man.
Get enough Maggies in me and I'll drop a TT.
You released like a more of a soulful, like double kind of single thing earlier in the year, which I really enjoyed. Love Is Long.
Yeah.
What inspired that, man? Because you released it around Valentine's Day as well, I remember.
Yeah, man. I feel like I just kind of looked back over like the last year of my love life.
Yeah.
And I was like, depending on where you look, like at some points I was like, you're Mr. Nice Guy, like really trying to make things work. At other points I was a complete scumbag.
Right.
So I was like, love is long in for both, like the person causing the pain or the person feeling the pain, like it's long on both parties. And I was like, I thought like it felt nice, double sing. I thought like it was just two contrasting parts of my personality. The one where sort of like I'm causing the pain, the one where I'm sort of feeling the pain, and just put them together and just
the juxtaposition.
That story of just love is long regardless, innit? Like
yeah, of course, man. Yeah, I mean it definitely rung true, like for myself as well. Because love can be very long in both senses, you know what I mean? And I like when artists, especially male artists as well, like look into like love as well, because I feel like as guys we try to act like bare hard and just
man. I feel like I've always said as well, like a lot of the time when I make the R&B and the feels music, like it's almost more for the man them. I want the guys to be able to listen and be like, do you know what, I do relate to that, like I've been there, I've felt that, do you know what I mean? Girls obviously are more known to go towards that kind of music, and us as guys are a bit more our guard up and that. But I just like to make love music for the everyday geezer, innit? Like everyday Donny who's just there, and like we've all been through it. Like as hard as we like to act, man, we've all sat there, tearing our eye over a girl at some point. So
100.
For guys to be able to express that or feel that through my music is obviously very nice.
And anyone that says they haven't is either like a sociopath or they just haven't. They're just lying. I think we should get to a record from it though. I really like it too much, man.
Oh yeah, 100%.
This one's a banger.
Cause then I just reckon I'm probably just spun off the rose. I know this isn't okay. Please don't say that I've been nothing but honest. Heart on your sleeve, but I got mine in my pocket. I've been working late nights and late shifts, but still you.
That was Too Much by Danny Sanchez off the double single / EP, I guess you could call it. Love Is Long came out earlier this year.
Double A-side.
Double A-side, yeah, banger, man. Do you reckon we'll expect more like love tunes on your like full length, or like what are we expecting? Some hype, some love?
I don't know, man. Depends who's gonna break my heart. Nah, I'm joking. Yeah, man, definitely. Like it's always a bag that I get back into, because I always enjoy making that kind of that kind of music, 100%, is something I enjoy very much, and I feel like a lot of people can relate to the topics and the ideas. So definitely there'll be something along that. Like I feel like my project is definitely going to be more on the introspective sort of classic Danny Sanchez vibes, like your hold ups and your dangerous, like that kind of energy with a bit of flavour here and there. But yeah, just gonna be myself with it, and if it's a love rhythm, it's a love rhythm. If it's a gully one, it's a gully one. Do you know what I mean?
I was saying to, I think it was Baggy when she came up here last year, like last year he was moving like 2 Chainz with the features, man. Like you're just hopping on everyone's record and killing it, like murking it.
It's important, man. I feel like, I don't know why, I feel like people in the scene in the UK and London are scared to collab, or they only collab with their friends, or people are too pressed to go ask for a feature. I don't know, man. For me, working, like being in the studio with someone, and like the people that I've been in the studio or like received vocals from people like Jaden Clover or Bel Cobain or Bauer, and literally been like, wow, like it's an honour to be able, like, do you know what I mean? When me and Bel recorded like lately, do you know what I mean, to see someone as talented like that at work, like I feel like it's an honour, innit? Like to get to share the studio. Like Bauer will get me gassed every time when we linked up in the studio. So
he's hard, man.
I don't understand why people aren't more. I feel like, I'll be real, man, I ain't coming for no one, but I feel like collabs are always so expected. Like it's people that you know, you've been friends for years, like branch out. Like if you can I swear? Like if you mess up someone, like you should be able to, like you should just hit them up, man. Like
of course.
That's what I did with a lot of people. Like I just hit them up and it's like, yo, let's do something.
Yeah, because I'd been listening to you prior to like last year, obviously, but then like just seeing you like jump on like other people's records and like killing it, I just think it was such a credit to like what you're already doing, kind of thing. What would you say like your favorite ever like collab is, or ever like guest verse on like someone else's record? Like obviously you got the classics like Nicki Minaj on Monster, you got Rick Ross on Devil in a New Dress. I think that's one of my favorites. Have you got like one that really stands out?
A song?
Yeah, like that's got like a feature that like really stands out to you.
Do you know what? For me, like, because one of my favorite verses of all time, Frank Ocean, Andre 3000, Pink Matter.
Yeah, that's a good one.
For me, that Andre verse is
cold.
One of my favorite verses of all time. Like,
wow, yeah, I haven't heard that song in so long.
I hate when people ask me questions, like I always feel like I get put on the spot, but that one came quick. That's always been a collaboration that has always been one of my favorites.
Yeah, Vince Staples on Hive. It's ridiculous. Yeah,
100%.
I remember you seeing on like a Reddit interview as well that you said like Chum, like El Sweatshirt was like super important to you.
Yeah, man.
Why was that? Because El Sweatshirt's like my favorite rapper of all time.
Yeah, I feel like I heard that tune at a point in time where it was like your typical like teenage angst sort of like I've just started smoking cigarettes and arguing with my mum and stuff, and do you know what I mean?
I've been there.
But I don't know. I feel like it opened my, like it was just I was getting into that kind of vibe and like got like and I feel like it was just
because he's very honest, isn't he? That's what it is. That's why I really respect.
I feel like one of my first avenues into rap, anyway, it was like Eminem.
Right.
It was like the early Eminem stuff. One of my first avenues into rap, and I just heard that song and it just felt so. Yeah, like so, or like from the get go, innit?
Yeah.
Like,
how do you feel about like?
I hate him in this side of his chest, and it was just like it was so like it was just so mental to me, and I think like that was important in me landing on like that kind of hip hop to start and wanting to go down that path. Yeah, 100%.
Yeah. How do you feel about like all the hate like Eminem gets right now? Because I feel like he's definitely quite hated.
Yeah, I think he has turned into a bit of a waste, man.
Yeah.
but I feel like that's the thing, and I feel like that's with so many iconic artists. It's almost like they're iconic because they're troubled.
Right.
And I feel like Eminem was banging when he was mashing out the drugs and mashing that and
right
in a stressful marriage, and now that his life's all cushy, it's kind of like
it's a bit boring.
Yeah, like but and as well, but like you can't expect him to rap how he was rapping at this. Do you know what I mean, at this age? But he has turned into a bit of a like. It seems like he just gets a bit.
Well, it's just a bit mainstream, isn't it? It's not what like I remember growing up with Eminem. You know, it's quite controversial. It was in your face. The skill, I feel like, has kind of gone a little bit as well. I think now he's just like trying to fit as many bars as possible.
Yeah, he's trying to see because he knows he can't do this. He's going through this new avenue. Like, I feel like the most recent stuff was all rightish, but it would just never be what. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? It would never be what we grew up listening to, man.
Definitely not. Danny, man, I want to thank you for coming on there, bro.
No, love, man. Yeah,
it's been a pleasure.
Chat on was it Tuesday?
It's a Tuesday, yeah.
Tuesday afternoon.
The sun's come out for you as well.
Oh, lovely stuff. Go get myself a little beer.
But yeah, I appreciate your time, man.
Thank you for having me.
Have to send us through some exclusives.
Yeah, we'll definitely get that.
Yeah. Because I want to hear it, man. I'm excited for the new project.
New single.
Yeah.
12th of August.
12th of August. Okay.
God willing, if everyone goes fan 12th of August, and I will be sending you that to run before.
Love that, bro. That's very soon as well.
Very soon.
Calm, bro.
Well, keeping it hush, but hit the announcement to the world, 12th of August.
12th of August, banging. Yeah, man. Shout out your Instagram, your social medias where people can find your music, man.
Danny Sanchez. It would be Sanchez, but there's some wasteman that has the account, and every variation of Danny Sanchez has been taken, so it is _ Danny Sanchez. Check that out. Let's
end on Brasilio. Is that how you say it?
Brasileiro.
This one's an absolute banger.
Bow and Camel.
Stay tuned, man. Got Yosh coming up in a couple of minutes. So yeah. Peace, guys.